So I'm here with Richard Cox. Richard, you came on my very first training and transformation program, and I wondered whether you would share with people how that experience was for you.
It was a great experience. If people have done the Deep Awakening events, it's as enjoyable and mystically profound as they are. But it doesn't lose anything of that. But there's also this added training aspect into it of running through and having the experience of facilitating the kind of exercises and meditations that you would do.
Yeah, one of the things I really enjoyed about the doing the program was this sense that we had such a cross section of people. There was some people who'd had plenty of experience doing things, and other people who'd had none. And then seeing that people felt encouraged to go out and then do something with it in their own unique way. And I particularly wanted to speak to you because I think you've been doing something really exciting with it. And well, I really do. And I wonder if you just say a few words about what you've been up to using the soul to soul meditations and just the general
Yeah,
paralogical system.
so I've always been really intrigued by how becoming more conscious can affect the psyche and the kind of issues that arise in the psyche. And a couple of years ago, I became particularly intrigued by the concept of body image and it actually started for me. I saw a documentary on body dysmorphia and people who can develop an extremely distorted sense of their own perception of self, of their physicality. And that's like an extreme end of the spectrum from an issue that kind of plagues society. So I started to play with ideas of how the kind of thing we would do at the Deep Awakening and in that kind of approach to consciousness could affect and impact something like that. And I've started running these currently one-day events on looking at consciousness and body image, of taking people into a more kind of meditative still place and then examining the sense of the physicality from there. So whereas typically I think to the sort of typical response to engaging with that issue will be one of trying to shift someone's perception about their physicality, looking at it from a more kind of non-dual perspective, I'm engaging with it from shifting the sense of self and the very paradigm of what beauty is and where does beauty arise from, in terms of, is it something the body gives rise to? It's something that's created by the physicality, or is the physicality actually reflecting a deeper sense of beauty emanating from consciousness? So that's the kind of thing I'm exploring with it.
That's fantastic. I mean, what I love about that is that, what I do, as you well know, is kind of general. What I do is around awakening, full stop. And I'm pleased that people can take out that and offer that to people. What I love about what you're doing is it's got that depth awakening in it, and then it's angled it as a particular issue and a particular need. And I mean, the feedback I've heard from your event has just been fantastic, that people have really found it, really, really useful and profound and deep. So, and do you feel in doing that this sense that we can build a community together of people who are doing different things with this general work and supporting each other, that sense of community is helpful and growing?
Yeah, absolutely. And if people are watching this video and thinking about the training and transformation, I suppose that's something I would like to emphasize, that it's not just consisting of 2 weekend programs, even if that's what it says on the website. What I found invaluable is really invaluable is the support of the community of people involved in this work that I've come into contact with through you, in terms of being able to meet up with them or connect over Skype and talk through ideas, run through meditations. And that's a kind of continuously supportive thing then. It's not like 2 training sessions and then you're on your own. It is a community endeavor.
I think that's fantastic, because one of the things that I said right at the start was I haven't created this and then I'm giving it to people. I'm inviting people to create it with me, so that we can use this collective awakening we've experienced to support each other and create the way forward together. So I wonder if you had any last thoughts on what and how you see that way forward for yourself and also for us as a group of fellow explorers around this work.
Yeah, I think there's something that initially I found very appealing when I first came on one of your seminars was the variety of people I met there and the different kind of talents, attributes, perspectives they would take on this and the different ways they would use it. So I think that is the way forward, really, that it's something that um, also, not to sort of, I don't really want to compliment you too much, Tim, but it was, you know, what, what I liked about it was there was a sense of that being regarded in the event, and you run it and have this one perspective, but as you say, you're kind of a purist in that it's you do the mystical kind of non-dual thing in your own way, but don't take it so much into different areas, and then that's other people do that. So it feels like everyone's perspective is kind of very much valued, I suppose. And I think that is the way forward, really, that there's this immense power in community and collective endeavours.
Well, it's an absolute delight to be making this journey with you, Richard. And I'm really grateful to have this conversation and to get your ideas. Thanks very much.
Thanks very much, Tim.